Sarveshwar.
Hi, Baba. I have a question, Baba. I also sent in the group.
Yes.
Um, that is about so whenever I feel that I am clouded with any emotional thoughts, at that time it will be very difficult for me, Baba, to hear my inner voice or uh, like I feel so closed at the time. So I feel so directionless, as if I don't know, Baba. I feel so close. That's what I can say. I don't
I,
know.
I read that question, Sarveshwar. It's, I believe, very important also. There have been similar questions from Bhupendra Thakur. He's asked the same similar question. He's talking more about thoughts. और मनीषा जो हैं उन्होंने भी कॉपी पेस्ट मार दिया कि हाँ मेरा भी यही समस्या है कि जैसे ही विचार आने शुरू होते हैं मैं उसमें खो जाता हूँ या खो जाती हूँ। ध्यान की शुरुआत में तो ठीक रहता है, कुछ मिनट कुछ सेकंड, और फिर उसके बाद विचार आते हैं और विचारों में उलझ जाते हैं, खो जाते हैं। And your issue, what you are saying, is not related to thoughts, but you're saying it for the emotions. That these clouds of emotions come, and then meditation is basically lost. So I'll try to answer this for all of you, not only for Sarveshwar. I'll say whatever is for Sarveshwar also, but I would like to address this for everybody else also. See, clouds are clouds. Whether the cloud is of emotion A or emotion B or emotion C, this you have already realized. Whether it is one cloud or many clouds, that also doesn't matter. What matters is that we feel clouded, right? That there are so many emotions or there are so many thoughts, and I get involved in either emotions or in thoughts. Now, what to do? The way is always through. Remember this always. The way is always through the problem, not around the problem. Wherever the issue is, exactly there is the way. So, if there are thoughts, you need to look at the thoughts. If there are emotions, you need to look at the emotions. What we normally try doing is avoid. We avoid thoughts, we try to avoid emotions. So, avoidance is a trick to remain where you are, to remain stuck. There is no growth in avoidance. Hmm? So, do not ignore your emotions, do not avoid your emotions, do not ignore or avoid your thoughts. See them, look them in the eye. These are the enemies. They're like dogs. You've seen dogs behave in a very special way. You're driving your car or a bike, they run after you. Yeah, they're barking. Have you ever tried stopping your vehicle? You stop your vehicle, and what happens? And then they stop chasing you. You start running again, they will run behind you again. You stop, and they stop chasing. And they even stop barking. Then they wait. They are curious. Now, what this guy will do, right? So, these emotions, these thoughts, they're just like those dogs. Better stop and look at them. Just look at them. Don't say good or bad. Don't say that they should run away, they should disappear. Just like you will not pick a fight with a dog. Will you pick a fight with a dog? No. Because you pick fight with one dog, he may call all the other dogs, yeah, and then a lot more issue. So what you do is you just stop and you stare. You start looking at the dog. The dog will look at you. You are looking at the dog, and after some time, the dog will only get bored So what is this? He is not trained for this kind of situation. The dog will have to move away. And very gently, you start to move. Not run, but you start to move very gently. A similar trick we have to apply. Whenever there are emotions, don't try to run away from them. How do we run away from emotions? And Sarveshwar, for you, I can definitely say your mobile phone, Netflix, Amazon, whatever, watching movies or watching something. These are ways to avoid your own emotions because emotions are strong and you feel that these emotions will overpower you, and there is a fear. I don't know what will happen if this emotion actually overpowers me, whether it is sadness or anger or frustration or whatever that may be, any emotion. We are afraid of emotions. We are not afraid of thoughts. Remember, thoughts may irritate us, so emotion is a bigger issue than thoughts because emotions are more powerful than thoughts. And we are afraid of emotions that they will overpower, and I don't know what will happen then. We need to trust in ourselves that I'm okay if something happens when this emotion overpowers me. I will not run away, I will not disappear. I will face it. I will look at the emotions in the eye. So, what I'm suggesting is when there are these emotions arising in you, don't make yourself busy in something else. Be with those emotions. If it, for example, if it is sadness, let sadness come, let sadness grow. Just watch the sadness. And if you start feeling that sadness is so strong that tears come or something, some trembling is happening in the body or something is going on, let it be. Let it be. Just watch that also. There is sadness and there is effect of the sadness that is physical. There is a certain knot you may feel in the stomach or the tears are flowing. Whatever is happening, just watch that. Remain there with that emotion. Now, I'm not saying chew on that emotion. Chewing on emotions or thoughts is giving energy to the emotion and thoughts. Not chewing on it, not fighting, not running away. You all are aware of this fight and flight mechanism that we have. Either we fight or we run away. These are the two responses that we have learned from time immemorial. There is a animal, a wild animal, so either you fight with it or you run away to save your life. So this mechanism is inbuilt in all of us. Everybody has it. The idea is neither fighting nor running away, just staying there. Because this is not a wild animal. There is no physical harm that is actually going to happen. Just be aware, just remaining aware. Sadness. Right? And in between, if you are lost in that sadness, it is okay. We will try the next time. You understand? There is no need to win over sadness on the day one. In fact, drop the idea of winning over. Surrender to the sadness. Say, sadness is there, let it be. There is nothing, nothing, nothing I can do about it. Let it be. Let me just sit and watch. This is my reality this moment. Not my truth, remember. This is my reality. Reality means what I'm experiencing in this moment. So, this is my reality, this moment. I'm experiencing the clouds of sadness. And stay with it. Slowly, it'll be different for different people, how long it takes, but it will pass. All clouds pass, no matter how dark the cloud is, how huge the cloud is, doesn't matter. Every cloud passes. That is all you need to trust, that this too shall pass. This cloud will also pass. So while it is there, I'll be there. I'll be present to that cloud. I will not be absent when the clouds are there. My absence will invite more clouds. My absence, when the master is absent, the thieves will come in. If you know thieves come into your house very often, the best trick is to turn the lights on. And that is what awareness is all about. You see, the thief of sadness is entering the house. Turn the light on. But thieves know that the master's always been sleeping. So even if the light is on, he still must be sleeping. So they will still come till the time they know that master is not sleeping, master is awake. So till then, let them come, let them go, doesn't matter. But you stay awake, you stay conscious, you be with the thoughts. What you are doing when emotions are there and you start to watch TV, for example, just giving an example, or you start to read a book, or you go running, jogging, or something. All you are trying to do is when the thief comes home, you say, I'm going out of the house. You are making it easier for the thieves. Be present, not absent. Yes? And same goes with thoughts. Thoughts are smaller thieves. Okay, when the thoughts are there, don't try to bring in this other thought or that thought. Thoughts are there. Watch. The very desire that there should be no thoughts is actually fighting with thoughts. You understand, Manisha? The very idea, the insistence that thoughts should not be there is a fight with the thoughts. And now thoughts will be there. Drop that idea only. Thoughts are there, let them be. What can a thought take away from you if you are not ready to give? And the only thing you can give to a thought is your time, your energy. Nothing else. And if you refuse to do that, the thought is there, you say, okay, unwanted guest has come in the house. What do you do with that guest? If you offer him chai, that is a problem. If you start fighting with the guest, that is a problem. Now, what do you do with that guest, that unwanted guest that has come to your house? Women know very well. They will give such attitude. They will be busy with this or that, not pay any attention, as if the guest doesn't even matter, as if that guest is nothing but a piece of shit. The guest will only feel bad and leave, will say, better I go. Yeah? Something similar has to be done with the thoughts. They are unwanted guests. Don't pay any attention. Now remember this, what I said, the difference between attention and awareness. You are aware of thoughts, but you're not giving any attention to the thought. You're not giving energy to the thought. You're not giving any juice to the thought. You're just aware. Yes, a cloud came. It's there for a while and then it goes. Allow the clouds to come and go. They are not in your hands. Everybody has to remember, it is not in your hands. It is not by your effort that you will get rid of them. In fact, the only way to be free of them is by not paying attention and let them just be. Hey. So, in the beginning, what helps? As I mentioned, women, what do? They don't want to attend the guest. They will start cleaning. They will start, they will go to the kitchen, start working, not pay any attention to the thought, right? In the beginning, that is what you will have to do. So, where is your kitchen in meditation? Your breath. Rather than attending to the guest, you attend to your breath. Rather than serving tea to the guest, which is the thoughts, you serve tea to the peacefulness within. You serve tea to your breath. Easiest. Easiest. The breath is going in, the breath is going out. Now you are cooking in the kitchen and the guest is sitting outside in the living room. Let him sit. He will wait for a while, and when he sees that you are still busy in the kitchen, you're offering chai to everybody else and not to him, he will have to leave, and he will leave. So, any thoughts? Putting it very shortly. Number one, don't fight with them. Drop the idea, thought should not be there. Accept them. Yes, there are thoughts. Now the unwanted guests have come and they will keep coming. The doors are open. So they will keep coming. Accept. Unwanted guests are a reality. Not the truth, a reality. Yes? And then the second thing, don't offer chai to the thoughts. Instead, start cooking. Meaning, bring your awareness to your breath. Or, because you have done advanced courses also, bring your awareness to something that is always there inside, something eternal. Whether it is the divine sound or it is the divine light, whatever it is, bring awareness to that. Now, offer tea to the divine guest rather than the unwanted guest. The unwanted guest slowly but surely will disappear. So don't worry about it. Accept the thoughts. The only people I have questions about thoughts from are the people who insist there should be no thoughts. When you accept the reality of unwanted thoughts, then there is no question. And you say, just like mosquitoes or flies, है ना? बगीचे में घूमने गए हो और मच्छर है वहां पे भिन भिना रहे कान के पास. It's a reality. Let the mosquito be. The thought mosquito. The real mosquito, you do whatever you want to do with it. It's just an example. Yeah? Because the real mosquito will bite. Thoughts don't bite. Thoughts only make noise. जो भौंकते हैं वो काटते नहीं, जो गरजते हैं वो बरसते नहीं. याद रखना, थॉट्स जो हैं वो सिर्फ गरजते हैं, बरसते नहीं. थॉट्स सिर्फ भौ भौ करते हैं, काटते नहीं. उनको करने दो. Let them be. They are harmless creatures. Let them be. Absolutely harmless creatures. Yeah.